Hi YouTube, it's Miss Flump here. I hope you all had a good weekend. It's Monday the 8th of December. It's about 9:15 in the evening, and the reason I'm doing this vlog tonight is because I just wanted to tell you that I'd started my pre-op diet kind of today, and I just wanted to let you know how it went. This morning I took to work 2 cartons of Slim Fast milkshake with me, and I arrived in work about 5 to 8, and my intention was to have one of those for breakfast as soon as I got in. I opened it and it was really lumpy because it had been in my fridge for so long from the last time I probably tried to lose weight, and so I ended up throwing that away. But I did have a carton, a tray of fruit from the supermarket with me, you know, sort of like slices of apple, orange segments and grapes, so I had that instead. So I was really pleased about that because, to be honest, I don't eat an awful lot of fruit. I don't really like fruit. I love vegetables and I love salad, but I don't really like fruit a great deal. So I was really pleased that I had that. Lunchtime today, which this is very unusual for me, I didn't eat anything. The main reason for that is because I'm a secondary school music teacher, and we are on the run-up to our Christmas carol service and so on and so forth. So we have got music rehearsals going on every lunchtime, and you barely get a minute to yourself at the moment at school because it's mayhem. Enjoyable, but it's mayhem. So that's sort of one of the reasons why I didn't actually have anything to eat at lunchtime. When I finished at 3:20, I had my second Slim Fast shake because that was fine, and then I came home and I had a tin of sardines in olive oil. Later on I had a tin of barbecued beans, because I haven't actually done any proper shopping yet, so I had those, and that is an awful lot less for an evening. That is an awful lot less than I would normally eat. However, smack the wrist, I did actually probably undo some of my good work, and the reason for that is because last week on my way to work I walked past Sainsbury's and they had the huge big tins of Celebrations chocolates on offer for £4.49. What did I go and do? I bought 2 tins. I took one into work, and me and my 2 colleagues have virtually demolished that tin between the 3 of us. And the other tin I brought home and I've opened this evening. When I'd finished, I counted the wrappers and I'd eaten 15 chocolates, which, let's be honest, that's pretty bad going, that. I mean, you know, that is more than probably, I would say, 2 bars of chocolate, or at least the equivalent of 2 bars of chocolate, so that's pretty bad. Excuse me. However, I would normally do that and have a huge meal as well, so I'm kind of stepping in the right direction. And, you know, I mean, if you go from having this mammoth appetite to trying to sort of not have a mammoth appetite overnight, it is going to be hard. Obviously, with the gastric band, that will make life a bit easier because obviously you will ultimately have restriction. But at the moment, going from sort of eating lots one day to going on a diet the next day, it is hard. Some surgeons, that's one of the things that I was going to talk about, some surgeons insist that their patients have a liquid diet, but my surgeon has actually said that we should eat a low-fat diet. So I know for a fact that everything that I had today wasn't too bad apart from the chocolates. However, it is technically 14 days tomorrow, so I've not really broken the rules that much. Have I got anything else to tell you? Yes. Last week, what did I go and do? I went to the bank and I got my euros because my surgeon likes to be paid in euros, in cash. So the fact that I now have 4,000 euros sat waiting to pay for my surgery really has driven it home to me just how much this is going to be a reality. You know, quite soon, so I'm really sort of excited about that now. I'm so looking forward to this, and so looking forward to sort of, you know, the future and possibly being slim or in a healthy weight range for the first time in my whole life. You know, I mean, I was £9.9 when I was born, and I've not looked back since. So, you know, it's going to be a very, very exciting time for me, an extremely exciting time. I feel that I am ready for the things that, you know, this is going to throw at me, in terms of sort of the fact that I'm not going to be able to eat certain foods for a while, the fact that I might be unable to eat foods that I've previously enjoyed, and things like that. And I think one of the things that I'm really going to find quite hard is battling the head hunger, because I know for a fact that I am somebody who eats when I'm bored, somebody that emotionally eats, and things like that. So that will be the thing I think that I will find the most hard. But the fact that I am aware of it, I think it's a case of sort of you know, forewarned is forearmed, if you like. So I think it is quite important to sort of read up on these things before you do, you know, go for it, if you like. Do I have anything else to say? Can't really think of anything that I wanted to say at the moment, other than, you know, I am going to try and stick on the diet from now and hope that I do lose a little bit. I didn't actually get weighed this morning, so I will have to weigh myself this evening and assume that, you know, that's the weight that I am 2 weeks prior to surgery. But I mean, if it's 14 days tomorrow before surgery, then I'll take that weight anyhow. There's one other thing that I wanted to mention. I am actually going to do a review on this book, Weight Loss Surgery for Dummies. This is the book that I actually read in the lead up to deciding that the surgery was for me, and, you know, in the lead up to sort of looking at surgeons and booking the actual operation. So I will actually do a review on that book as a new vlog, probably in the next couple of days. As I say, you know, I mean, if you've got any questions, you know, by all means, please do sort of ask away. At the moment, because I am sort of pre-op, I'm not going to know everything. However, you know, do keep watching, and if once I've had the operation I can be of any help, then by all means, you know, I do hope that I will be able to sort of help people out there that are perhaps considering going for it themselves. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. I'll post again in a few days just to let you know how the old diet's going and if I'm losing anything, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, take care, bye.